Maybe I don't know where your shirt stops and the set starts.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Literally.
Ooh.
If you tilt this way a little bit, it's, oh my
Yeah,
God.
Garden State. Oh, well, hello, everybody, and welcome back.
I'm Grace.
I'm Mamrie, and today, this might get conned. It is convention season.
Yes, it is. I feel like there's VidCon, there's Comic-Con, there's probably 10,000. Oh, DragCon just happened.
Ooh.
There's so many cons happening right now, and you and I have been to our fair share of them.
I like to say that we are pros of cons.
No.
Got
Yeah.
Dylan, that got Dylan.
That was great.
Got
Thank
him.
you, Dill.
Got
Thank you,
him.
Dill.
What's the weirdest convention you've been to, other than like a big con?
There was a moment in time, I don't know if you remember this, when we were in New York, that me and my friend were selling vintage, like, tiki clothing, like vintage, that's why I love a Hawaiian shirt.
Sounds about right. Uh-huh.
And we went to a convention in Florida to sell tiki, like a booth of tiki clothing, and it was weird AF. It was
Whoa.
just like all people like in their 50s and 60s who are obsessed with tiki culture.
That sounds very specific.
So like every guy that would go to like a Beach Boys reunion tour was there. It was great.
I feel like I would love the aesthetic.
Yeah, and I just drank rum, so.
Sounds great. I used to work for a show called Attack of the Show, and so they would send me to conventions, and the weirdest one was Exotica.
Yes.
It was the porn convention here in beautiful Los Angeles, and it was ill-attended, which was hardly anyone there. There's just porn stars walking around and men in sweatpants taking photos of them, and it was confusing.
You won a contest there.
I won the fake your own orgasm on stage contest.
By going,
Ow, 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 ow. I want a basket of dildos. Because Mamrie and I are such pros of cons, we thought that we would give you some pros and cons of cons. Did that make any sense
are
at
we
all?
Dr. Seuss?
I don't know.
VidCon is about to happen,
Yes.
which is like the major, the pinnacle con for the
YouTube,
internet, started
yeah.
by the Green Brothers in Anaheim. And there's so many people in this one convention center that like you could be faced with some weird scenarios here and there.
Yeah, we think one of the greatest lessons you can have about going to a convention is managing your own expectations.
Yes.
So we're gonna go through some, typical scenarios that you might face at a convention and give you both sides of the coin. Give you the pro and the con so you can be prepared for whatever might come your way if you're planning to attend a convention this season.
First scenario is you've been waiting all day in line to get into a panel meet and greet, but the room fills up before you can go inside.
The pro to this is that hopefully while you're waiting in line, one of the best things about conventions is that you get to hang out and meet people that you have never met before, that you wouldn't have a chance to meet before, that are from different states, different countries, etc. So hopefully the waiting in line is as fun as it would be to be inside that room.
The con of it is you just wasted a bunch of time.
You waste a lot of time.
I mean,
And there's no chairs at these conventions, so you stand and then you sit in a hallway.
ooh, can you bring one of those little folding
Camping
stools?
I mean, I don't know. There's security's way different.
Merge them out.
Is finally meeting your internet friends IRL at the convention. I mean, the obvious pro to this is, the most wonderful thing about conventions is getting to finally meet the people that you talk to on the internet.
Totally, I
And
definitely.
and find out if you've been catfished or not.
No, but I think there's so many people I know that like tag us on certain things that met because of a convention, and now they're still going to their like 5th or 6th VidCon years later with those friends.
Yeah, and they have like group chats and like Skype sessions and like Google Hangouts with each other, and it's so sweet because they say like they met because of us in one way, shape, or form, and it's amazing. I mean, to be fair, we met Hannah because of the internet,
That's true.
so it can happen to you, and we didn't get catfished. She was just shorter than we thought she'd
like
be.
8 inches.
Yeah.
For getting your convention access badge at the hotel, which is a 40-minute bus ride away. Guys, you gotta have your badge at all times.
You gotta have a bag at all times, like like doomsday prepping, basically. You gotta set up a bag with everything you might need, because you can't assume that you're gonna be able to get back to your room. Prep for anything you could possibly need. Get some granola bars.
Yeah.
Make sure your phone's charged. Bring some extra chargers, because that's how you make friends. Chargers. They're like the drugs of conventions.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Yeah, the more you know.
Okay.
Spontaneously running into your favorite celebrity guest in the bathroom.
Okay.
Has this ever happened to you? Because it happened to me one time. I went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner like 2 years ago, and I went.
Casual.
It's so nuts there. More nuts than any VidCon I've ever been to. And as I was coming out of the stall, I just hear someone in the stall next to me being like, "Oh, girl, getting in and out of this dress is tough." And it was Laverne Cox. Came right out of the stall, started washing her hands, and I just like, wash your hands. Let her know that you aren't weird and you wash your hands. I didn't say a single thing. I was so starstruck. She was talking to the room, and we were all listening.
Well, she was putting everyone at ease then. I feel like if you go into the bathroom, you're like, I'm going to project my very distinct voice right now, then you're like, hey guys, it's okay. Don't freak out that there's a major celebrity in the room. So I think the pro is you could get to meet and have like an actual one-on-one moment, and also everyone's vulnerable in the bathroom. So you're like, oh, what's up, human? Fellow human.
I think the way to go though, because the bathroom is such a weird intimate space, is to like let that meeting
just
go by.
No, or just like a nice like smile. But
Yeah.
don't go to like shake the hand. It's either freshly been washed or hasn't been.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go for the saying anything to someone in the bathroom, you gotta make it like a drive-by thing, not like I'm cornering you and now talking to you about something that I really like. You gotta make it like, I like what you do, and leave. So there's no responsibility of having to maintain a conversation.
I don't know though the etiquette of a urinal. Can y'all talk to somebody at a urinal besides you? Is that weird? Your dingling's out.
I once peed in between Seth Green and Macaulay Culkin at a medieval times.
You must have felt
That's a
like
Mad
the
Lib
big
sentence.
friendly giant. Like
At a medieval time?
at a medieval time.
Yeah, I was pretty drunk. I asked him how it was hanging, and yeah.
How's it hanging? And he went, oh! Okay, successfully sneaking into an after party at the convention hotel. Ooh, well, the pro is you're gonna be around like
You're gonna
probably some
see-
people you want to be around. The problem is, the con is they might be wasted.
You're gonna see them in their most vulnerable and not so flattering state,
So maybe not ask for a photo.
or like stand and stare or take video or any of that sort of thing. I think just enjoy the time.
Yeah.
IRL at the party.
Be present, and by all means, do not like take video of someone that you admire or whatnot when they're drunk.
Right, because we
Without
went,
asking.
I don't know if this will make it into the cut, but we went to WrestleMania. I went to the final party after the main event,
Yes.
and Charlotte Flair was, you know, she had celebrated her victory.
She just got a belt.
And so she was pretty toasty, which I admired so much that she was letting loose. But I had to remind myself, like, now's not the time to go up and say anything to this girl. Just let her enjoy the Super Bowl of wrestling,
Yeah.
and enjoy the fact that you get to be in the same room.
And this is the WrestleMania of YouTube. So
Truly.
let the people have their time. They just did a lot of meet and greets.
Yeah.
A lot of meet and greets. I think I didn't expect to give such good advice.
Yeah, I think that was good.
I think this is going to be the most well-behaved VidCon attendees of all time.
That, or they don't take any of our advice and they just stare, stare, stare.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Look at this train wreck.
Mamrie, who do we have a gratitude problem with today?
Well, today, guys, we got a real problem with Walker Wynn, who made this incredible, like, 4-part drawing that also includes Diane and Michael.
Whoa, Michael, you should be so lucky.
Yeah,
He
they just 5'd you.
Yeah, they just captured a real good side of you
And-
in this like Wes Anderson-esque print that we got going on.
They killed it. You killed it, Walker Wynn, saying, showing my love for my new favorite YouTube series, The Only Way I Know How, through artwork, hosted by my 2 faves. Crushed it. Thank you so much for doing this. And if you guys want to be a part of our gratitude problem, then create something, anything, a performance, actual artwork.
Get our merch, take a photo of it, post it online. Maybe you'll be mentioned in a future gratitude problem segment. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're here Monday through Friday. Hit that bell notification so you know exactly when.
I am grateful that you just took over that ending.
I fell asleep with my eyes open. What happened? You guys asked, we answered.
We made merch, y'all. We've got adorable crop tops, t-shirts, phone cases, hats, all kinds of fun stuff.
Go check it out. Links are in the description box below. It's a limited run, so get it while it's hot, fresh, and only slightly available.